It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A suspicious white substance mistakenly sent to Patterson MP Bob Baldwin's office at Raymond Terrace has turned out to be a type of synthetic drug which mirrors the effects of cannabis. The package, which was sent from England, had the MP's correct post office box but the wrong name. Police are now doing tests on the substance to confirm exactly what it is and who sent it. Melbourne Storm skipper Cameron Smith says the wheels are in motion to patch things up with Alex McKinnon following the 60 Minutes interview. Smith has told Fox Sports he'll catch up privately with the paralysed night star in coming days.
Oh, look, I think the process is about to begin. Clearly, I'd like to speak to Alex, and I believe he'd like to speak to me as well. So I think it's best for both he and I that we get that done very soon.
The death of a Rutherford man on a supply ship off WA's northwest is being described as a tragic accident. Seafarer Andrew Kelly was crushed between two containers which became loose during bad weather on Tuesday. The Maritime Union says he was a well-liked and respected member of the shipping industry. The 39-year-old leaves behind a wife and 4 children, all aged under 10. Port Stephens oyster farmers are invited to discuss how the industry will recover following the April superstorm and floods. The meeting, coordinated by Hunter Local Land Services, will help develop a detailed overview of an oyster growing operation which identifies opportunities to improve sustainability and productivity of a business. Regional Coordinator for Partnerships and Investments, Joe Thompson, says it's important to support the oyster growing industry.
The oyster growers to be a remarkable group of people. They are completely at the whim of water quality and the weather, and they keep going back and producing a great quality product for the consumers. And I don't think the community and the consuming public really appreciates or understand just how difficult their work is.
A court hearing into whether the state government has the authority to rip up Newcastle's inner city rail line continues today. The government yesterday raised a novel argument, claiming the rail line hasn't technically closed just because 2 of the stations are now cut. Maitland MP Jenny Aitchison has labelled the suggestion semantic rubbish. Hunter residents are once again being asked to consider downloading the Emergency Plus app after it was recently released for Windows smartphones. The app contains direct contacts to emergency numbers and is expected to reduce the number of non-urgent calls to 000. Patterson MP Bob Baldwin says the app could save your life.
By having this application, when you get into a situation such as our recent flood event where people are stranded, they can hit the button, the phone call goes out, their position is identified, so those coming to rescue you know exactly where you are. So they're not spending valuable time searching for you. At the end of the day, the life it saves may very well be yours.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
The Knights will host the Gold Coast Titans this Saturday with Beau Scott back on the field after his Origin suspension. Hooker Adam Clydesdale will remain on the sidelines as he struggles to recover from a shoulder injury that has left him out of the last 4 rounds. Scott says the Titans' shorter preparation time will not lull the team into any false sense of security.
Yeah, we won't be taking them lightly. You can't prepare for anyone lightly these days, and we definitely won't be doing that this weekend.
It is expected that the Greater Building Society will be announced today as the community engagement major sponsor for the revamped Newcastle Jets. It is the focus of the new club to see players engage with the wider community through school visits, coaching clinics and charity work. It is also hoped that the team will take on a pre-season tour of northern New South Wales, leading into their first competition game against Perth for the FFA Cup. And in the Newcastle Rugby League, Maitland is on the lookout for 2 props and a halfback for their next season's lineup. Coach Trevor Ott is keen to see more experienced players join his young side after an injury-wrought season. That's Sport. I'm Iona McNabb.
2 NURFM News Time 26 to 9.